Folks, it is time now for our game of the week, and we can't wait. Tremendous anticipation all across the college football landscape for this matchup. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the San Diego State Aztecs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Aztecs will kick it away to start us off. And he fields it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. Let's talk strategy here. Nice line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. While taking his shot on the very first play. This one is broken up, falls incomplete. The Cornhuskers looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in the...
He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Ball is free in the backfield. Looks like the defense has it.
Hey, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
With the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Ball handed off. Aiming for the end zone. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Aztecs. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved it into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down on the scoreboard now. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Play action fake, looking to throw. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Huskers lining up here on 1st and 10. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And they'll use the ground game here. He's in the clear. A quick spin move. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The San Diego State offense on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
But he just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner looking to create better field position. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Aztecs offense back on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And he's got it already past the first down marker. The freshman brought down after a nice run.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And he drops back in the gun. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Catch made on the out route. Touchdown, San Diego State. This quarterback on fire today. Extra point try coming now. And he knocks it right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? A pop pass on the jet sweep. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid.
The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Inside the 10. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Aztecs. Here's the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Runs through the defender and moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
And looking for a big play here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
The Cornhuskers bring their punt team onto the field. returner is brought down. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Aztecs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, San Diego State. Kicking team on now for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Freeman. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. The Huskers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Makes the catch. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Gives it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only...
And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Strong game by this quarterback. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The San Diego State offense on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Aztecs. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pocket breaking down. That's caught. It's Wong. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Missed it. Field goal, no good. And the lead remains at 14 after the miss.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Handoff to the back. Finds room at the 30. Oh, he breaks free. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter.
He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Look out, he's got some space. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Touchdown, San Diego State. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. This one will be fair caught. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. So they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
A little over 20 seconds left here in the first half. They'll come up on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him down out near the 40. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The Aztecs will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And he boots it high into the air. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Cornhuskers will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Aztecs offense back on the field now. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more.
Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. And the defense jumps on the football. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Huskers.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Not an accurate throw by the freshman quarterback. Threw it behind him.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary. Tried to force it in there. And it doesn't work out.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs. They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the Huskers will crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
He's looking to scramble. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. The Cornhuskers line up on 1st and 10 now.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position. The Huskers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. The linebacker shifting around now. Looking to chuck it again. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's got some room and some blockers here. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, San Diego State.
Wow, there's a risky throw here so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
And the PAT is good. They get set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Here's another interception, but we're losing track. Can he take it all the way? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get it down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. And the Aztecs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to his target. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Touchdown, Aztecs. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll tackle him right at the 31. The Cornhuskers will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. No press here. The defense backing away. Out of the gun now on third down. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the Huskers will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Bringing you back, it's Wong. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. The freshman off the mark behind his receiver that time.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
He'll hand it off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
He pulls it in for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. The Aztecs moving quickly down the field here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. He bought some time. Now lets it go. Quick throw. Misses his mark there. Incomplete. So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for a receiver. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Long enough and good. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Freeman. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big, but who knows? Make a big play, try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
Handoff running right. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it second and medium. Back's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nebraska.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there. Lining
up to try the extra point. And it's good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The San Diego State offense on the field now. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. Caught in the flat by the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. We'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second.
Oh, a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. Defense was all over that. The gamble doesn't pay off. And now the offense will take over in good position.
Oh, wow, Chris. The return unit was ready for that one. We talk a lot about the importance of special teams, and it shows up right here. A nice fake call, but they were ready for it. And they did a great job.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Automatic on the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. The Aztecs offense back on the field now. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage. And
intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they stop him? Gonna take it all the way in, pick six. Touchdown, Huskers.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. The two-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead. Back within 2 scores. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Makes a quick catch. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Great move in the open field. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The DB's backing off from the line now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route, the catch made. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning.
I really like what this defensive coordinator
looking for a deep completion. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Looking to throw yet again. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he's going to launch it deep again. Can't connect with a long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Important second down play coming up.
Get set.
They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, San Diego State.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock. That'll cost the offense 5.
Ready, set.
It's third down for the offense.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Fourth down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incomplete. Second down coming up. They're going to run it here. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play.
Timeout, San Diego State.
On the double.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Touchdown, San Diego State. And this one is getting ugly.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game. An offensive show,